Well, hello everyone, and welcome back to Professor Layton and the Diabolical Box, for, perhaps, the final time. Previously, we completed the last remaining puzzle and tea serving in the game itself. Then we started diving into the bonuses menu. And we have just a few things left to do, so without further ado, let's get into it. We want this file, yes. So we have just a few puzzles left in Layton's challenges. I want to say it's 6 puzzles left. And then we can dive into Top Secret, which I believe includes interactivity with the previous game, so that'll be fun. The Sweetheart's House. We got 8 cards, number cycle, then Knights 2 or 4. Oh, God. One thing at a time. Here, have a look at this puzzle. Oh dear. These cards, numbered 1 through 8, can be used to make 2 multiplication equations. One is given here, but can you think of the second one? Uh-huh. Well, 453 times 6 equals 2,718. Now, this is outputting a rather low number in the thousands range. Boy. This would require a lot of experimentation, so why don't I narrow the field? Hint coin, please. The product has 4 digits, the first of which is 1. Oh, really? So that's 1, that's locked in. Alright. Well, that narrows it down quite a bit then. I'm an addict. The last digit of the product is 6. Aha! Alright, give me one more. Give me one more to work with. The single-digit multiplier is 3. Ooh. Well, from here, it's just a matter of experimentation. I don't want to say the first number could be 5. Well, it could be 1,700 or something. I don't know. I don't know. Well, from here I can just experiment with a calculator. This is still going to take some legwork, but yeah, these hints, it's going to save me so much time. I have no regrets. Yep. Took quite a bit of experimentation and random guessing, but I worked it out. 582 times 3 equals 1,746.
Let's see if this works. Piece of cake.
Way to go. The answer is what I just said. Oh no, now I'm one more closer to the Knights tour. Ah, there's nothing quite as satisfying as a puzzle solved, is there? Maybe it's a bit of tea? Number cycle. Here, try this one, Luke. There's a pattern to this cycle of numbers. What number should go into the space with a question mark? Well, it's clearly going clockwise. Right. 145. 145 leads to 42, leads to 20, leads to 4, leads to 16, leads to 37, leads to 58, leads to unknown leads to 145. Oh. Okay, so 20 minus 16 equals 4. Is that something I can work with? You got 20 minus 16 equals 4, and then 16 shows up right after. So it's like number minus the 1 2 ahead equals the next one, but 145 minus 20 does not equal 42. Hint coin. Try treating each digit of a number as a separate entity? What? Four, 2, 4, 1, 3, 5, 5, 2, 0, 4, 6, 7, 8? 4, 6, 7, 8, 5, 2, 0. Hint coin. Try to find a rule that uses the digits from one number to create the next number in the cycle. A rule that uses the digits from one number to create the... 4 minus 2 equals 20. 4 minus 2... 40 minus 20 equals 20. 20 minus 0 equals 4. 1 minus 6 equals 37. Hint coin! Try squaring the individual digits of each number first? Four times 4 is 16. 1 times 1 is... 1 times 1 is 1. And then 6 times 6 would be 36. Yes? Yeah, it would be 36. And 36 plus the 1 is 37. Okay. Okay. In that case, I need to do 5 times 5 plus 8 times 8. And then I can double check if that number results in 145. Oh. Yeah. 7 times 7. 7 times 7 is 49. Plus 9 is 58, so that works. Right. Now 5 times 5 is 25. And then 8 times 8 is 64? I believe. Yes, I think it's 64. 64, 72, 80. Yeah, it would be 60. Okay, so 64 plus 25. Get 9. 89. 89. It must be 89. No.
Just leave it to me.
Yeah, boy, I would never...
Piece of cake.
I would never get that if I didn't just be told, hey, square them, you idiot. That's right, it's 89. Square each digit in a number and then add these values together to find the next number in the cycle. Who comes up with this? I'm impressed you made that one look easy. Oh, hells. Luke, my boy, take a look at this one. Time for suffering, dear child. No. It's a full chessboard, isn't it? Yeah, it is. Oh, no. I knew this day would come. Maybe the hints can help me. This board is 8 spaces by 8 spaces, just like a regular chessboard. That means this puzzle is just like the original Knights Tour. There are no hints to be had here, you just work it out on your own! Please? Please. The Knights Tour usually involves returning the knight to the starting space at the end of the tour. If you're trying to accomplish this, then choosing the correct starting space is very important. Why not use the memo function to help you? There are many avid chess researchers in Europe and the US who write detailed papers with elegant solutions to chess puzzles. Looking through resources is one more way of enjoying a Wow, this is the game explicitly condoning looking up the answer. You know, I'm gonna give it like 5 or 6 solid attempts. And if I don't get anywhere close, I'm just gonna look it up. Today I would like to practice self-care. See, I care about myself. I love myself. I don't want myself to have a bad time. I don't want myself to sit here for 2 or 3 hours trying to brute force this by process of elimination like I have the previous ones. No, it's not gonna happen. I'm just gonna look it up after I try it myself. That's what I'm gonna do. Uh-huh.
Here goes.
Yeah, can you guess what I did? Ooh! We cracked 5,000! Wonderful. Yeah, wonderful. The game knows. I have no regrets. No hesitation, no regrets. I looked it up online. I have no shame. Wonderful. I knew you could do it. The puzzle Doctor's House has been added to your map. Here we go. Oh, it's a Schrader. Cool. Colin's score. Test your wits against the hardest puzzles the professor has to offer. Do you have what it takes to solve them? Got Colin's score, the card tournament, and the diabolical box. Oh shit! Final boss. Colin's score. Why don't you give this one a go? Oh, this looks... Oh, jeez. 4 students took a test where every question had 2 possible answers, A or B. Each question was worth 10 points for a total of 100 points. The students' test's results were posted as seen below, but the teacher forgot to tally Colin's score. Colin was heading to the teacher's office when Mary called him back, saying they could figure out his score using the results from the other tests. Can you figure out Colin's score? Well, I think I see an immediate thing to do here, actually. So, Mary got 7 out of 10 correct, Dan got 5 out of 10 correct, and Lisa, that idiot, got 3 out of 10 correct. So, if I, look at Mary's score and pick any combination of 3 of these answers, and assume they are wrong, then I could cross-examine that guess to the others. And that way I can determine which ones are correct answers and which are incorrect. So let's assume BBA for 1, 2, 3 are all wrong. So that's a 7 out of 10 score. Maybe I should block out the other one. Yeah, that's better. So, we got... If that's true, then if these 3 are wrong, then it should be AAB. Instead, down here with Dan, we have BAA. Should be AAB if it was right. So, oh, this is gonna take a while, but I think I have a system here. I think. So I finished comparing these under the assumption that Mary got 1, 2, and 3 wrong. In this case, Dan would have gotten 7 right. We have 1, 4, that's 5, 6, and 7. So if the 3 Mary got wrong were 1, 2, and 3, then Dan should have scored 70. So we know that the combination of 1, 2, and 3 cannot be the wrong answers Mary got. So that's process of elimination. Now, the trouble is, I can do this to brute force this, but I need a little bit of a hint, because I wouldn't just have to search 1, 2, 3, then 4, 5, 6, then 7, 8, 9. No, I'd also have to do stuff like 1, 3, 4, 1, 4, 5, 1, 5, 6, 1, 6, 7, and so on and so forth, and repeat. I'd have to do this process dozens of times over, but it could effectively work, eventually. But I don't want to brute force it, so I need a hint. This is a hard puzzle, so maybe this hint will help. The first thing you need to do is create an answer key based on the 3 scored tests. Since Mary got the highest score, try creating a key that compares her answers to everyone else's. That is exactly as far as I got. Alright? The 3 graded tests agree on 4 questions. However, you know that not all 4 of these are correct because Lisa only got a score of 30. You also know that not all of these agreed answers are incorrect because Mary had a score of 70? Sure. You can make multiple answer keys that will all yield the same results. As long as you find one of these keys, you can solve this puzzle. Oh, it's not just one correct thing. Let me determine which ones all agree on. It's 1, they all say B. For 3, they all say A. For 7, they all say B. And for 8, they all say A. So those are the 4 that they all agree on. Alright, so what's the next step after that? They agree on 4 questions. However, you know that not all 4 of these are correct because Lisa only got a score of 30. Yes. So at least 3 of those are correct. You also know that not all of these agreed answers are incorrect because Mary had a score of 70. So So it's either 3 are correct, 2 are correct, or 1 is correct. Oh, that's... 1, 3, 7, 8. Well, maybe I can just assume that, 3, 7, and 8 are correct. Well, no, for Mary it'd be easier to assume they're incorrect. Let's try 3, 7, 8 as the incorrect ones she got. Okay. No, it's already not true. This would mean that Dan got at least 6 wrong, but we know he didn't. He got 5 wrong. Crap. Oh, damn it. I'm getting frustrated. I am. I've been at this a while. It's... Look, I've proven I could get this done if I truly brute forced it. But I don't have the patience for it, so instead I'll just brute force it with the answer. So, Colin got a mystery score. It's either 0 through 100. Mary got 70. Dan got 50. Lisa got 30. I don't think Colin's scores are the direct opposite of anyone. So I don't think Colin got an identical score to anyone either. So really our answers are possibly 0, 10, 20, 40, 60, 80, 90, or 100. But we know that they agreed on 4 of them. But it must be a range of either 1 or 2 or 3 are correct, so there's a variable. So somewhere like around the 40, 60, 80 range is feeling good to me. I think it's either 80 or 60. Let's try 80. Could be 100. Could be. Probably not. No, it couldn't be. It couldn't be. I don't think it could even be 90. Okay, the more I think about it, the more I'm confident it's either 80 or 60. I'm gonna start with 80.
Just leave it to me.
Fair enough. Fair enough.
That wasn't right.
Let's try 60 then.
Just leave it to me.
Yeah! I count that as a win. A+. An A+ for you, that is. Unfortunately for Colin, his score was 60 points. Based on the results from the 3 score tests, you could come up with 4 possible answer keys labeled here as A through D. No matter which one you use, Colin's score is 60. Yeah, that one was really difficult. That's a level of abstract thinking I'm not quite up to par for. That's the way, Luke. Good job. The card tournament. Here we go. Luke, have a look at this puzzle. This seems like words only. Some people meet for a round-robin card tournament where every person plays every other person once. Wallace has to leave after only a few hands, sitting out the remainder of the tournament. I am very scared right now. A total of 59 hands are played at the tournament. How many hands did Wallace play before leaving? Okay, that's an odd number. Interesting. The card game in question is a 2-player game, and no person played with the same opponent more than once. No one sat out any hands besides Wallace. A total of 59 hands are played. So it's always 2 versus 2, and they went round robin. I think it's evident that Wallace did indeed play just a few hands. Now, a few is more than 1, and it ended up being an odd number, so it must be he played like 3 minimum. 3 or 5 or 7, somewhere around there. The card game in question is a 2-player game. No person played with the same opponent more than once. And I don't think it's like an elimination game either. So say there were 4 people, including Wallace. 1 and 2 would play, 3 and 4 would play, then 1 and 3 would play, and 2 and 4 would play. In other words, if it was a 4-player game... 1 and 2... could I square the number? Hold on. 1 and 2 is 1 game. 3 and 4 is 2. One and 3, 2 and 4 is... Okay, that's 4. 4 people would play 4 games. How about 6 people? Let's work out 6. There's gotta be a trick to this. Yeah, alright, when I put it out like this, it's a bit easy to see. 1 would play 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. And 2 would play 3, 4, 5, and 6. And 3 would play 4, 5, and 6. And 4 would play 5 and 6. And 5 would play 6. And I don't need to count the others behind them, because we already counted those when we were counting the earlier numbers. So, in this case, if there were 6 players, it would be 5 plus 4, 5 plus 4 plus 3 plus 2 plus 1. That number seems low. What it would add up to. So 5 plus 4 is 9, plus 3 is 12, plus 2 is 14, plus 1 is 15. Okay. Let's do this again, but assume there's somewhere around 10 players total. Right, so according to the calculator, 9 plus 8 plus 7 and so on, down to 1, adds up to, 45. Now we're approaching 59. As long as I assume the what if. What if Wallace played every game as was supposed to? I would have to find... look, we know that an even number of participants must have played, right? Because it's a 2-player game. And no person played the same opponent more than once. And we know Wallace left. So if it's not 10, it might be 12 or 14. I'm going to see what happens if we get 12 here real quick. Right. So the calculator said that if there were 12 people playing against each other, an optimal game would finish after 66 rounds. However, a total of 59 were played, meaning Wallace may have left after 7 games? How many hands did Wallace play before leaving? 66... no. Wait. Yeah. 66 minus 7 would be 59, so maybe he played 7 hands before leaving. Maybe.
Here goes.
Crap! Something in my logic is fundamentally
Looks like I got
incorrect.
that one.
But whatever the answer is, I think it's single digits. Oh, whoops. I didn't mean to back out. No, get back in there. I'm no coward. Give me that hint coin. Mock up an equation with the number of people and the number of matches played as variables. That would be a good place to start. You know, maybe I made a fundamental in calculation assuming it would have to be even numbers. It's a 2-player game, but yeah, you could still play with odd numbers. So maybe somewhere around 13 or 15. Let's try 15. Hold on. Yes, so I crunched the numbers. I realized real quick that 15 would be way too large. So I thought, okay, it's not 12. What about 11 possible players? Well, that resulted in 55 matches? But that's lower than 59. There's gotta be 12 people there, right? If 12 people were there, the optimal game would end after 66 rounds played, I believe. But only 59 were played. So clearly, Wallace only played 7 before leaving? Wait, no. No, I have it backwards. He must have played earlier. He must have left early in the equation. Right. He would play 11 other people. 11 minus 7 is 4. Oh, he played 4 games, didn't he? I had it wrong. 4.
Just leave it to me.
Yeah!
Layton's apprentice strikes again.
Oh, go me. I am smart. Yeah. Good job. Wallace played 4 hands. First, you need to find the total number of hands if everyone stayed. You can find it with an equation like the one here. If there were 11 people, there would have been 55 matches, yes, and if there were 12 people, there would have been 66. Since we know 59 hands were played, there must have been 12 people at the start. When we subtract the 59 hands played from the 66 ideal, we learn that Wallace missed 7 hands. Yep, I was so close. Since everyone would have played 11 hands ideally, that means Wallace only played 4 hands. I was so close. Yeah. Very nice, Luke. I knew you could do it. Puzzle 153. The Diabolical Box. Bring it on. I have no idea what this could be. Uh-oh. 99 per carats. Let's go. Oh... No. This last puzzle is an escape game, where you need to move the pink gem to the circle outline at the bottom. Beware though, because this diabolical box won't let you escape so easily. Oh dear. I'm going to be here for a long time. Do I want to just cut to the chase and work out a use a hint coin? No, I think I can do this.
Let's see if this works. That was almost too easy.
That took me the entire day. 78 moves! I have decided right now, right here, that was the last time. In future Layton games, and there are many more left to go, if I ever run into something that goddamn difficult, I'm just gonna look it up right away. I've decided I can't take this anymore. Oh, I made the right decision to say in the finale video that there would be like a few days break between that and the bonus videos. I enjoy these Layton games, but they are inflicting indescribable punishment upon my psyche. Right. Commendable job, Luke. That was some sharp thinking. Congratulations, you've successfully solved every puzzle available in Professor Layton and the Diabolical box. New puzzles will become available through Nintendo Wi-Fi connection, so if you haven't checked them out yet, make sure you do. Bit too late for that, unfortunately. It does feel kinda good, though. Kind of. And with that, it seems you've completed every puzzle in the game. Congratulations. It's clear that you possess an aptitude and passion for puzzle solving that is equal to my own. Look, Professor, a new page of characters has been unlocked in the Profiles section. Indeed it has, Luke. That's a gift from us to our friend, the player. You heard the Professor. Have fun with those. Profiles, huh? Where the hell are those? Top secret? Oh yeah, profiles. Right, the hidden door, huh? Let's look at profiles. We got Hershel Layton. His two passions are solving puzzles and enjoying a good cup of tea. While his job is teaching archaeology, he is also quite the fencer. Many wonder what's under the hat, but only the Professor knows the answer to that mystery. Oh, he's bald under there. I think he's bald. Luke, as the self-proclaimed apprentice of the Professor, Luke is generally sweet and earnest, but, like all boys his age, can occasionally let out a cheeky comment. His unique way with animals has come in handy more than once. Flora. The only daughter from a wealthy family, Flora follows Luke and Layton into the Momentary Express. In her free time, she likes cooking, though most of her efforts in the kitchen have the unfortunate effect of turning... Oh, I hate that trope. So tired. No thanks. Inspector Chelmy. The mere mention of Inspector Chelmy leaves London criminals shaking in their boots, though his reputation may slightly overstate his actual skills. After wrapping up a case, he loves celebrating with his beloved wife's sweet potato fritters. Satan. A brilliant scientist who believes himself to be Layton's arch-nemesis, Don Paolo disguises himself as Flora to gain access to information and to wreak general havoc. Unbeknownst to Layton, Don Paolo also studied under Dr. Schrader. Ah, cool. Dr. Schrader, after opening the box, the doctor falls into a coma so deep even the inspector believes him to be deceased. Luckily, this proves not to be the case, and his subsequent recovery is sure to be documented in medical journals for years to come. Anton. Though rumored to be a vampire, Anton is actually the current Duke of Fulsense. 50 years ago, Anton was separated from his love, Sophia, a blow from which he never truly recovered. He is also the elder brother of Beluga. Cadia is a daughter of Dropstone's Mr. Anderson, though the two haven't been getting along recently. Cadia goes to Fulsense to deliver a message from her grandmother, Sophia, to Anton, her grandfather. Boy, they really are the spitting image of each other. Sophia was Cadia's grandmother and Anton's former fiancée. In order to protect the child growing inside her, she left behind her life in Fulsense to start fresh in the fledgling village of Dropstone. Kind and honest, she was loved by all. Hey, so how many of these are there? Oh god, it's everyone. Oh, I can't look at everyone. Just the interesting ones, then. Beluga is the demanding owner and founder of the Momentary Express. He chases after the Elysian box in the hopes it will lead him to the Herzen family fortune, which he believes he is entitled to as a son of the former Duke and brother to Anton. Sammy Thunder. Beluga's nephew, Sammy, only has one thing on his mind: pedal to the metal, rock and roll. By day, he's just a normal train conductor, but once he grips the mic, he transforms into his wild rock star alter ego, Sammy Thunder. Neat. Babette. I wish there was more. I wish there was more Babette. She was fun. I had fun voicing her. Let's see, who else? Nigel, what's he up to? He's quite kind. With no other servants currently employed in the castle, Nigel is constantly busy. In his spare time, he unwinds by scrubbing the castle's bathtubs. No, he doesn't. The credits show that he was coming in from out of town. He is not the only remaining servant. That was a hallucination, for the love of... Barton is 27 years old? Sure. Who is that? Did I even meet this guy? Maybe. Who is that? Marjorie? Did I even see her? Oh, I remember her. Did I meet you? I must have. I know you. Yeah, some of these designs are just so out there, man. Who else is interesting? Duke? Tell me about Duke. Oh, Niles was his little brother. Really? They were brothers. Oh, that's cute. Who else is here? Pavel, a man of contradictions. Pavel is a fearless adventurer with no sense of direction. He was on his way to Egypt when he somehow ended up in Fulsense. He has a talent for getting into forbidding places, but he has no clue how he does it. Hamster. With Luke's help, this little guy managed to get in shape. However, the mountain of delectable food scraps back at home proved to be too much temptation, and upon returning to the train, the poor hamster returned to his old sedentary ways. No! All my efforts were for naught! No! The Momentary Express is owned by railroad tycoon Beluga. It's famous for its luxury, earning it the title of the world's only cruise ship on rails. Just a few passengers know that it also travels a secret second route that takes it to Fulsense. Oh. You know what? I bet this screen is the secret one that I just unlocked. I see the Layton mobile. Let's read all these. How about it? Puzzle Guy 1. He livens up puzzles with his endless energy and dashing mustache. Back in the day, he was quite athletic and popular with the ladies. He's put on a few pounds since then, but still knows how to add flair to puzzles with his athletic poses. Guy 2. Famous for his bushy beard, he is considered the poster boy for all the members of the puzzle troupe. He is an accomplished entertainer capable of many different feats. You'll rarely spot him without his push broom and other props. Guy 3 is a middle-aged gent who believes you don't need to stand out to do a great job. The skill he brings to his craft makes other puzzle guys and gals look up to him like a father. Besides puzzles, his other passion is napping. He looks like a napper. The identity of this puzzle guy is shrouded in mystery. Some whisper that he secretly rules over puzzles from the shadows, though no one is certain. Puzzle Guy 4 is extremely intelligent and can best almost anyone in a battle of wits. How ominous. Guy 5 believes his best feature is his dapper little mustache. While he's not as skilled yet as some of the other puzzle guys and gals, he has the market cornered when it comes to dedication. No one tackles puzzles with this kind of positivity. Gal 1, all about sporting the hottest looks and staying up with the latest trends. One such trend is telling people to talk to the hand, which has been her new thing as of late. When was this game made? Gal 2 has a devilish nature and is great at convincing people to do stuff for her. Despite this, no one can seem to get mad at her. Perhaps she should consider a career in diplomacy. Burn. Gal 3 is the most dependable of the bunch and organizes things in the puzzle actor community. In the future, she'd like to be a music teacher, but there's a slight hole in her plan. The poor thing can't carry a tune in a bucket. Oh God. Oh God, I bet... Oh no. Oh, if there's a puzzle in the future that requires me to read musical notation, I am going to be in for a bad time. Gal 4. The single unfortunate habit of inserting herself into every conversation around her. Some people see her as nosy, but she only gets into people's business to be friendly. Gal 5. In a sea of oddballs, Puzzle Gal 5 stands out as decidedly normal. She's good at having fun in almost every situation, no matter how mundane. As for her best feature, she considers that to be her snappy taste in accessories. Flora Incognito. Flora must have thought a scarf and sunglasses would be enough to disguise her identity. Of course, anyone who knows her should have recognized her in an instant, but for some strange reason, neither Layton nor Luke saw through her disguise. Don Flora. Don't be fooled. While this may look like Flora, this is actually Don Paolo in another of his masterful disguises. He swapped places with the real Flora to spy on Luke and Layton. He's such a master of mimicry that he's even got her walk down pat. Oh, Duke Hurston. Anton Beluga's father, as well as the man who discovered Volsense's gold deposit and made the town rich. Unyielding and stubborn, he never got along well with his sons, but he was only trying to do what he thought was best. Winston? Winston, the Anderson family's devoted chauffeur. When seeing her off on her journey to Volsense, one wonders if he felt a twinge of jealousy. Oh, right. This guy... No, wait. Maybe he just showed him in a cutscene? I don't know. Huh. One wonders if he felt a twinge of jealousy, however irrational, at Cadia's decision to travel by rail instead of by car. The Layton Mobile. Layton's pride and joy is an ode to classic design made of shiny red metal. He keeps the car in tip-top shape, so it looks great whenever he takes it out to solve a new mystery. Its tall roof affords Layton the headroom he needs to drive with his hat on. That's precious. I'm glad all these folks got profiles. As for art, looks like, bespoke scenes throughout the game. Well, at least you can look at some of these with a lot of time. Oh yeah, there's the chauffeur right there. His one appearance, maybe. Huh. Music, voice, movies, unless there's a bonus movie? No, does not look to be the case. Oh, there's a lot of cutscenes, aren't there? That's neat. Well, my Picarat total seems to be 5,275. Oh, you know what'd be fun to do? if I took my final total from every Layton game, and once I was done with the entire series, I added them all up together for my high score. You know what? I think I might do that. I'll jot these numbers down. Oh, that's a fun idea. Anyway, yes, the hidden door. The Diabolical box's hidden door. Use the password found within one of the other Professor Layton games to access special bonus material. Aha! The hidden door of Saint Mystere. 3B1 D2A 7F. Oh, I need to write this down. We're gonna input that into the Curious Village. Curious Village. We'll put that in there. Anyway, what is the secret of the Elysian box? Oh, the password for this area can be found within Professor Layton and the Curious Village? Wait, really? Oh. Well, okay, I'll go take a look, but what is also the ticket to time travel? Enter the password which you can find in the sequel to this game. Oh, we'll be daisy-chaining along here, won't we? All right, let me write this down and we'll report back to Curious Village. Fun. Well, how about that? Kind of nostalgic, huh? Well, without further ado, bonuses. I think I left off on this one. Must have. Top secret. The hidden door of Saint Mystere. The hidden door of Saint Mystere. Right, so I wrote it down. We're looking for 3, B1, D2A, 7F. Moment of truth. I hope this works. There's not quite a guarantee. Oh, well. This is the part of our production where we finally show you how we came to be. Hurrah! Oh, there's a new secret code. I think I can, hold on. This secret code here. Before I do anything, let's see about writing this down. This may be what I have to go and report back into Diabolical Box with, I think. So let me do that real quick. 7B7 D6A 3F. I got it. Putting the pen down. Now then. Indeed. From here, you can take a peek into the process of how we went from the page to the screen. It's only a fraction of the material created for the game, but we do so hope you enjoy it. Presenting concept art from Professor Layton in the Curious Village. Oh. Whoa! No way! Early designs for Layton. He used to have a little bird, buddy? Wow. I do like that they kind of knew they wanted to include a hat to start out. The top hat is definitely iconic, and honestly, I do love Layton's warm, dark brown and orange color scheme. It's very autumnal. Luke. Oh man. Luke could have looked so annoying. This one looks like an elf. The Reinhold family. What a treat. Oh, the Layton mobile looks so cramped here. Flora and Bruno. Really, that used to be Flora's disguise. That is actually an effective disguise. A view of Saint Mystere, early art. Huh. Well, that guy I recognize. He's the angry one who keeps yelling about stuff. Layton's figure? Oh, that's adorable. Oh, more early Layton and Luke. Those purple pants ain't it, man. Nope. We'd sure like to show you more, but sadly this is all we have for you this time. We look forward to seeing you at the next adventure in the Professor Layton series. But I had to be there to see this. Well, enough with Curious Village. I suppose it's back to Diabolical Box. And we'll input that new code we just got. Fun. Bonuses. This one at the top. Yes. Top secret. The hidden door. The secret of the illusion box. Right. This password can be found within Professor Layton in the Curious Village. I wrote it down. We got 7B7 D6 A3F. Oh, hey there! You've wandered into a special area just for fans of the Professor Layton series. We've got a special treat for you here that we hope you enjoy. Have fun! What? No! If you're playing this puzzle right now, you've probably taken at least one trip to the village of Saint Mystere with the Professor and Luke. This puzzle is a gift from the residents of Saint Mystere. Unscramble the puzzle to reveal a picture of Professor Layton and Luke from their first adventure. No! No, not one of these! No, I hate these so much! No! Wait, hints are free? No hint coin needed? Okay. This puzzle is a variation on the classic 15-piece slide puzzle you may have seen at your local toy store. It's not a particularly difficult version of the puzzle, so relax, take your time with it, and have fun. It is impossible for me to have fun with this. Excuse me while I look up the solution on the internet immediately.
And now to test my theory. And there we have it.
I have banished the evil. Well done. We hope you have a wonderful time playing through the rest of Professor Layton in the Diabolical Box. Well, did you enjoy your curious gift? No! I hate you. This puzzle isn't included in your puzzle index, but you can come back here to solve it whenever you wish. Have fun and do enjoy the rest of your time playing Professor Layton in the Diabolical Box. Well, well, well. I suppose one day we'll have to come back here for this ticket to time travel. Looking forward to that. Might be more concept art. That'd be fun. Holy crap, dude. It's over. I did it. With some help from the internet, of course, but I have now 100% completed 3 Layton games. This is truly it. We're done. We'll be hopping in here briefly for like 5 minutes eventually, but no, I can set Diabolical Box down. We're done with this bonus video. This Let's Play has finally, formally concluded. What a trip. Oh, I feel exhausted. Whew. You know, I do not want to push blocks around right now. I don't think I'll want to be doing that for another month minimum. Well, I've certainly had a wonderful time. I am steadily becoming quite a fan of the Professor Layton series, though I will admit all these puzzles it's not quite 100% my thing, you know? Honestly, if I wasn't Let's Playing these games, I would not be going for 100%. I'd probably just find a way to just do all the puzzles I found enjoyable and try and bypass the rest and just go for story completion. But, I don't know, doing Let's Plays and having 100% efforts, it's fun in its own way, I suppose. Well, yes, for now, we'll be doing another Let's Play, and once that's concluded, we'll see about going to Professor Layton and the Unwound Future. I'm not sure if I'd want to go straight to it. It all depends on how I feel at the time. But yes, rest assured, I still have full plans to do a Let's Play of every single Layton game, including, what's that one spin-off? Catriel's Mystery Mission Corner? Something like that. That's one that's lined up too, and of course there's New World of Steam that's releasing somewhat soon this year, I believe. Yeah, for that one I'll have to get a Nintendo Switch 2 and find a way to hook it up to my computer and do a Let's Play that way. That'll be a challenge for future me, but, yeah. Oh, I had a good time. Hope you did too. And if you watched this far into Let's Play, thank you. I'm Zephyr the Jester. This has been Professor Layton and the Diabolical Box. Thank you for watching, and hopefully I'll catch you next time. For an announcement of what Let's Play is coming next, keep an eye on my Blue Sky, link in the description.